Lights dim a little for this one. A legend has taken her final bow, but her story still echoes like a standing ovation that never quite ends. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's story isn't about drama or dating rumors. It's about legacy. It's about breaking barriers, rewriting history, and honoring a woman who helped shape television as we know it. We're remembering the life and career of Judy Pace, a trailblazer, a screen presence that couldn't be ignored, and a pioneer who passed away at the age of 83. And trust me, her journey is one worth telling. Let's rewind the clock for a moment. Before streaming, before viral fame, before social media turned celebrities into everyday headlines, television was a very different world. Opportunities were limited, especially for Black actresses. Roles were scarce, and when they did appear, they were often boxed into stereotypes. But Judy Pace, she didn't just walk into that world, she challenged it. She carved out space where there wasn't any. And she did it with grace, talent, and quiet determination. Many people remember her from the emotional classic Brian's Song, a film that still holds a powerful place in television history. If you've ever seen it, you know, it's not just a movie, it's an experience. A story of friendship, loss, and humanity that leaves a mark long after the credits roll. And Judy Pace brought something special to that story. She wasn't just acting, she was feeling, living, and delivering truth through every scene she touched. Her presence added depth to a film already filled with emotion. But here's the thing, Brian's Song was just one chapter. Judy Pace's career stretched far beyond a single role. She appeared in a wide range of television shows during a time when representation mattered more than ever. She showed up on screens in an era when being seen was already a statement, and every time she appeared, she made it count. Now imagine this. You're a young Black actress in the 1960s and 70s. The doors aren't exactly open. The scripts don't always reflect your reality. And yet you step in front of the camera anyway, knowing that every performance could shift perception, even just a little. That was Judy Pace's reality. And she didn't back down. She became one of the first Black actresses to land recurring roles on major television series. Let that sink in for a second. Not just appearances, recurring roles. That meant audiences saw her again and again. That meant she became familiar, recognizable, unforgettable. And in a time when representation was limited, that visibility meant everything. Her work wasn't loud or flashy in a look-at-me kind of way. It was steady, consistent, powerful. In a way that didn't need to shout. She had that kind of presence, the kind that pulls you in without asking for attention. And beyond the screen, she was respected, admired, remembered by those who worked with her as someone who carried herself with dignity and strength. And no shortcuts, no gimmicks, just pure dedication to her craft. As the years went on, television evolved. More roles opened up. More stories were told. More voices were heard. And while the industry changed, it's important to remember who helped push it forward. Judy Pace was part of that movement. She was one of the stepping stones that made space for future generations. For every actress who came after her, there's a piece of that path that traces back to pioneers like her. Think about it. Every time you see diverse casting on screen today, every time a story reflects real, layered characters from different backgrounds, that didn't just happen overnight. It came from years of effort, persistence, and people willing to stand in spaces that weren't built for them. Judy Pace was one of those people. Now, let's talk about impact. Because success isn't always measured in awards or headlines, sometimes. It's measured in influence. In the doors you open for others. In the way you change an industry simply by showing up and refusing to be overlooked. And by that measure, Judy Pace's impact is undeniable. Her passing at 83 marks the end of a remarkable life, but not the end of her legacy, because her work still lives on, her performances are still watched, her influence is still felt. For fans, it's a moment of reflection. For the industry, it's a reminder. And for all of us, it's a chance to appreciate the people who helped shape the entertainment world long before it became what it is today. There's something powerful about remembering pioneers. It's like looking at the roots of a massive tree. You don't always see them, but they're the reason everything stands tall. And Judy Pace, she was part of those roots. So today, we don't just say goodbye. We say thank you. Thank you for the performances. Thank you for the courage. Thank you for being part of something bigger than any single role. And as we wrap up, take a moment to revisit her work if you haven't already. Watch her performances. Experience the era she helped shape. You might just see television a little differently. If you enjoyed this tribute and want more stories that celebrate legends, icons, and unforgettable moments in entertainment, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because here, we don't just follow trends. We remember the people who made them possible. Thanks for watching. Rest in peace, Judy Pace. And we'll see you in the next video.